Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to the campsite. I hope you all had a good new year. I know it hasn't been the best start to the new year. I'm sure we've all heard about what's happened in Japan with the earthquakes, and just keep them in your thoughts. But fingers crossed that it's only up from here, that we go into this new year better, and that things go a bit better for everyone. Me, you, everybody. If you have a way to help them, I encourage you to do so. But just take care of yourselves. Oh no, I didn't really have an intro for this. I guess with that, we're not really here to listen to me ramble. We've got good news. Today we are starting our playthrough of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, the first one, and this is an actual playthrough this time, not just the weird test streams that we've been sort of messing around with as we try to get this thing working. I'm pretty sure I've got everything working and sorted now, so we should be able to just jump into this no problem. My apologies. So we are going to create a new character pretty similar to the last one, and I want to at least get through the prologue and get down onto Terrace. And then we'll see how far we're in from there and how much we want to continue with. I'm starting a bit later than I want to. I had to take care of some stuff ahead of time. Just personal stuff, nothing to do with the channel. But so I don't know, we might only just run through the intro today. But we'll at least get through that. And then hopefully, I guess tomorrow, if all goes well, yeah, hopefully as we start to stream, we'll be able to make some real progress in the game. But I think that's all I've got in terms of intros. If you hear me, I've got a bottle of water with me. If you hear me, the click of the mute on the mic, it's probably just because I'm coughing a little bit and I don't want you guys to hear it. But other than that, that should be the only bit of an issue that we have. I'm pretty sure I've got all the stuff lined up for the stream, so that's actually showing the full window this time. The menu is still going to be small. I have nothing I can do about that. I don't know why it's that way. I have tried messing with other stuff. I cannot get that fixed. So the menu is going to be tiny on there, and I apologize. But without anything else, or without further ado, because I don't have anything else, let's go on ahead and jump in and get started. I've got the game booted up. We'll flash over to that screen. I'll do a couple final checks on the mic, make sure all the audio is working, and then we can get started. Check one, check two, check one, check two. Ooh, that's loud. That's much louder than I thought it would be. Alright. Try that. Check 1, check 2. A little bit quieter. Check 1, check 2. Alright. Hello, my name is Ryder Nixus. Perfect. That's got all the audio stuff we need. Alright, so we've got Corin here watching the chat and lending me a hand where I need it, but other than that, we are going to go on ahead and get started building the character and then running through the prologue. Like last time, we're doing a scout, custom character. Where is he? There he is. The swoopy hair. That's... Alright. And sort of like what we've talked about. I know I talked about last time, if anyone happened to stop in to see that one. I do rather balanced characters, which is probably not the best, but is what it is. So, like, I'll get everybody up, I'll get everything up to 12 on mine, and then I'll just pick 1 or 2 things that, alright, I'd like to add a little bit to this, not so much to this. More based on myself, quote unquote, more based on Ryder. So, I know we're going to boost strength a little bit, constitution. I'm not charismatic. I really shouldn't do constitution because I keep coughing every time I stream. But we'll boost strength and intelligence. Yeah. Skills. Again, I'll get a little bit in everything. And then I put, let's see, usually treat injury and computer use I add a bit too. Repair I add a bit too. I've got a little bit of security awareness. We could do demolitions. That would be a cool thing to have. Awareness, demo. Repair and treat injury. Okay. Typically I put a lot in treat injury. I don't know why. It's okay, nice. And one thing I know that we're going to go for is sort of, if any of you know the lore behind this game, you know that the actual character does dual wield. So for this game, I will be dual wielding. I think in the next one, we're just going to take dueling and do a, like, one-handed lightsaber. But for this one, we are doing two-handed fighting. I'm always worried I'm going to spell my own name wrong. Alright, and with that, let's get started. 2 things, I don't know how they'll go. One, there's a couple types of cutscenes in this game. They sort of pop out. They're not necessarily an engine. It may work, it may not. And 2, you guys already know the music in this. I might mute it real quick while it's just doing the initial text scroll, and then we'll unmute it when the scene after that happens, because I'm sure they would have a fit for me doing it. Oh. Okay, there we go. So are we not doing our intro? God. Why is this game so messy every time? Please, I am begging you, just work with me. Alright. I'll give you a rundown of the intro if it comes to it.
Our spire is under attack. Hurry up, we don't have much time.
Who are you?
I'm Trask Olgo, ensign with the Republic Fleet. I'm your bunkmate here on the Endar Spire. We work opposite shifts. I guess that's why you haven't seen me before. Now hurry up. We have to find Bastila. We have to make sure she makes it off the ship alive.
Who's Bastila?
Bastila is the commanding officer on the Endar Spire. Well, not an officer, really. But she's the one in charge of this mission. One of our primary duties is to guarantee her survival in the event of an enemy attack. You swore an oath just like everyone else on this mission. Now it's time to make good on that oath. I heard what everyone's saying about you. You explored the farthest reaches of the galaxy. You visited planets I've never even heard of. People with your skills and abilities are hard to find. It's no wonder the Republic recruited you for this mission. But now's the time to prove yourself. I know you're a scout and not a soldier, but Bastila needs all troops at her side during this attack.
Okay, let's go help Bastila.
So hurry up and grab your gear. You need to suit up so we can get out of here.
Okay. I pretty much know some of this. So, I'm not sure why it skipped the opening. I hope that doesn't become a common theme, where it's just skipping stuff, but we'll deal with that sooner or later. It's not even giving me the tutorials for stuff, which is a bit concerning, but is what it is. So, as a quick rundown, if you've never played this, you don't know what this is. Essentially what the opening text scroll would say. Also, look at that great character like outfit. That's actually genuinely very cool.
Okay, let's move out. We should stick together. You'll have more success with a party than on your own.
Sounds good. Welcome to the party, Trask.
Because of the attack, this room is in lockdown. But don't worry, I've got the override codes. You'll have to use me to unlock the door.
Okay. So I think we click on their portrait and do it.
Now that the door is open, you better take the lead again.
Will do. Alright, so essentially what has happened is, this is many, many years before the original Star Wars series, the movies that we know. During the era of the Old Republic, there's a great war going on. There was an initial war that ended between the Jedi and the Mandalorians, called the Mandalorian Wars. That ended. Fast forward to now. There is a battle going on between the Sith, which has come in, and the remaining Jedi that were left over after the original war. And I say the Jedi, the Republic as a whole. So essentially what that text scroll tells you is, yeah, they're there. You're currently on a mission on the Endar Spire, sitting above Terrace, when you come under an attack by... I don't know if they say who the bad guy is. I think they do, but if they don't, Darth Malak. You come under attack by the Sith Lord's
This
fleet.
is Cardinal Nassi. The Sith are threatening to overrun our position. We can't hold out long against their firepower. All hands to the bridge.
That was Karth contacting us on our portable communicators. He's one of the Republic's best pilots. He's seen more combat than the rest of the Endar Spire's crew put together. If he says things are bad, you better believe it. We have to get to the bridge to help defend Bastila. There's a map of the Endar Spire and a copy of Karth's message in your electronic journal, just in case we get separated.
Sounds good. Let's move out then. Hey, little buddy. Doing a great job.
No problem. Got it.
These Sith must be the advanced boarding party for the Republic!
Alright. We'll go use Flurry. There we go.
I've got a feeling that won't be our last battle with the Sith. Good thing we have med packs to heal our wounds. It might be a good idea to use one now before our next battle.
Sounds good. Thank you. Yeah, actually, I got beat up there, didn't I? Alright. Alright, Trask, you're doing great. Alright. I am, like, kind of, yeah, there we go. So one thing you might see us run into, just sort of stepping back out of the character. Sorry, friend, I know you don't need these anymore, but still, I'll put them to good use. One thing you might see us run into from time to time is the fact that occasionally after combat, the game will just lock us in place, and I haven't figured out why. Everything we found said it was something to do with the V-Sync. We'll do a long sword and then throw a short sword on the other hand. But it wasn't ever something, like, we changed it around a little bit and it seems to be working better. Or if you've got another party member, you can swap over to them and it unfreezes your character. But it's occasional you might see me run into that. My god. I'm getting killed out here. Alright. I didn't realize I was that low on health. That'll be fine. So you might see us run into that occasionally, but I think that's the only major issue. Well, besides apparently cutscenes not playing it, but they seem to be doing better now. Alright. On we go. Ooh, actually. Throw a grenade down there. That's why we have them. A repair kit, that'll be good. There we go. Alright. Oh, friend. Ooh, I don't think you're okay, friend. Sorry, I was going to say something. Yeah, occasionally you'll see, like, right after combat, how our character kind of got stuck. That seems to be the worst of it right now. But, let's hope it stays that way. Alright, on we go.
It's a Dark Jedi! This fight is too much for us! We better stay back! All we do is get in the way! That was one of the Jedi accompanying Bastila. Damn, we could have used her help!
Do what we can without it. As much as I am still missing every attack, I love the animations in this old game. Alright, game. You're trying your best to prove me wrong. I can't say I'm a fan of it. Just gonna miss every hit. We probably should have put some more into dexterity. I'm sorry, man. Vibration, so. Alright, to the bridge. Hey, we scored a hit. Alright, you're getting better at this. And never mind.
Bastila's not here on the bridge. They must have retreated to the escape pods. We better head that way too. The Sith want Bastila alive, but once she's off the ship, there's nothing stopping them from blasting the Endar Spire into galactic dust.
Sounds good. Then we'll get moving. I don't think I heal when I level up, do I? Skills. Let's see, I got 4 points. I'll give 1 more to persuade. A little bit to computer use. Probably treat injury. Feats. Well, we got our 2-weapon fighting. I could get toughness, but that's something I can pick up later and it'll help retroactively. I've already got... Do I? Ooh. It's a +1 attack bonus when I'm using melee weapons. That just means I can do more damage, but it's not going to help my frankly terrible aim. I'll probably do conditioning. Yeah, because I can't get that till level 4. So we'll do conditioning. Alright. And maybe it did heal me. It did. Nice. Alright. Anything worth looting? A backpack. Another blaster pistol. Man, I feel bad for them. They've had nothing but explosions over there. Some creds. Alright, on we go.
There's something behind here. Damn, another Dark Jedi. I'll try to hold him off. You get to the escape pods. Go!
You were a good man, Trask. You were a very good man. I was happy to fight alongside you.
This is Cartho Nassi on your personal communicator. I'm tracking your position through the Endar Spire's life support systems. Bastila's escape pod is away. You're the last surviving crew member on the Endar Spire. Now, I can't wait for you much longer. You have to get to the escape pods. But be careful. There's a Sith patrol just down the corridor. Use your stealth skill to sneak past him.
I could. Okay, I'll think about it. What I'm probably going to do is just... because I think it's only 1 or 2 guys. Yeah. We're just going to go hit him. There we go. Real damage. Alright. Didn't drop anything. So we'll continue on. Shoot.
Be careful. There's a whole squad of Sith troopers on the other side of that door. You need to find some way to thin their numbers. You could reprogram the damaged assault droid to help you, if you have enough repair parts. Or you could use computer spikes to slice into the terminal and use the Endar Spire's security systems against the Sith.
I think we're just going to end up using the, repairing the droid. Grab those items. I need to heal, or I'm not making it anywhere. Reactivate the droid. We've got 8 parts, so we've got plenty. Shields, some patrol mode. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna move away. Yep. That's why I'm staying back here. Attaboy, droid. You did a fantastic job. Some credits. An ion blaster and the prototype Blade, which is kind of what I was hoping for. Which
You've
I think
made
all
it
the
just in
loot's
time. There's only one active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below.
Who are you?
I'm the soldier with the Republic, like you. We're the last two crew members left in the Endar Spire. Bastila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on, there'll be time for questions later.
Sounds good. Can we bring the droid with us? Alright, well thanks for your help, buddy. I do genuinely appreciate it. Use the escape pod.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod. Do you remember?
Yeah, right. I'm Ryder Nixus, by the way. How did we get here?
You've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. But try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Terrace. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
Well, I guess I owe you my life then. Thanks.
You don't have to thank me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now. Besides, I'm gonna need your help. Terrace is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Yeah, she's the one from the Endar Spire, right?
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith Master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
Let's see. How can one person, even a Jedi, be so important?
Bastila is no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies. Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. Often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. Of course, there are limits to what she can do, but from what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she never had a chance to use her battle meditation. Like us, she barely got out alive.
So, what do you suggest we do next, then?
Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us, and if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice. A luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important she is to the war effort. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So If Basil's gonna escape Terrace, she's gonna need our help, and we'll probably need hers.
Then any idea where we should start looking for Bastila?
While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
Alright, well, while we got time, I want to ask a few questions.
I'll tell you whatever I can, though I don't know how much help it'll be.
What do you know about Malik and the Sith? Because technically, we only just heard of them. Some stuff would have been in the intro crawl, but the first time Malik was name dropped was right here in this conversation.
Everything I know about Malik is pretty much common knowledge. He escaped the trap that killed Darth Revan, his Sith master. With Revan's death, Malik became the new Dark Lord. It's obvious that Malik's a ruthless tyrant who'll crush anyone who stands in his way, just like Revan was. Experience has shown that the Sith won't stop until the Republic lies in ruins. Malik and his Sith don't respect anything except raw, brutal power. It's hard to imagine how someone who used to be a Jedi could become such a monster.
A Jedi? What do you mean?
Malik and Revan were once both part of the Jedi Order, but they were young and headstrong, and against the wishes of the Council, they went to battle the Mandalorians on the Outer Rim. Something happened out there. Something corrupted them and drew them over to the dark side. Or maybe there was something rotten inside them all along. I don't know. They formed an army of ex-Republic soldiers and Jedi who'd fallen to the dark side, with Revan at their head, until Revan was killed by Bastila's Jedi strike team. But even that didn't slow the Sith down. Malik just stepped in and assumed Revan's role. He took control of the Sith Armada and resumed the bloody conquest of the Outer Worlds.
Alright, don't worry, we'll find a way to stop him.
Well, I hope you're right. But the Republic hasn't been able to stop them so far, even with the support of the Jedi Council. I think Bastila may be the galaxy's last hope.
Alright, so what can you tell me about this planet we're on then?
Taris was once a magnificent planet-wide metropolis of towering skyscrapers. That was a long time ago. The upper city where the rich citizens live is still pretty safe. If it wasn't for the Sith occupation and the planet-wide quarantine, it might not even be a bad place to live. But farther down, things have degenerated. The lower city is nothing but a slum overrun by swoop bike gangs, waging a never-ending war for control. And the undercity is... well, it's even worse. The lowest level of Terrace is a wasteland overrun by rat ghouls. Mindless, diseased mutants that attack on sight. I've already entered all this info into your datapad journal.
I appreciate that. I don't know if he'll let me ask about him yet. But I'd like to know some more about you, Carth.
I understand why you want to know more about me. I kind of get the feeling we'll be spending a lot of time together over the next while. But this isn't really the best time for long introductions. We should stay focused on the task at hand. There'll be a time for that later.
Fair enough. Alright. Sooner we start looking for her, the sooner we'll find her. Let's head on out.
Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
Alright. And with that, we have essentially completed the prologue and are now stranded on Terrace. Maybe not the best place to be, but at least it's a comfortable apartment. No, it's better than nothing. One thing I want to do is go to the workbench. You can upgrade stuff, use workbench, melee, upgrade with a vibration cell. The same one we found on the Fallen Jedi. So now, when we go to this, take that as our main. Alright. There we go. Not necessarily our smoothest start, but it did go better than last time, where half the screen was missing. So, alright, we'll take it. I think that's about hit our 30-minute mark, so that's probably close to where we'll stop for today. I had a lot of fun. I'm so happy this is working. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm just really excited for it. So the plan is we're going to keep playing this some more tomorrow and onward. So what day is today? Tuesday? Yeah. So I'm hoping to be able to play this at least through the rest of the week. We should have more than 30 minutes each day as going forward, but today I ran into some other stuff. But I think that's pretty much all I've got for you guys. So okay. Once again, I'll have to double check to make sure. I think it keeps trying to throw up my background screen. I don't know why it does that. But that's not super important. Otherwise, everything seems to have looked good. I don't really have much else to send us out on. I look forward to this new year. I look forward to putting some more effort into this and to doing streaming. It's just a fun thing for me. There's no real necessary reason to do it, but it was something I wanted to learn. So I'm hoping to spend more time streaming, more time drawing, and actually get to play through some of these games with you guys. So I'm looking forward to it. I genuinely hope you guys are too. But with that, I think that's where we'll end it for today. Take care of yourselves, everyone, and take care of each other where you can, okay? Please, please, please be safe out there. Later, everyone.